So I get up from the couch. Just a normal, routine standing up situation. And my knees make a sound. Not a cute little pop. A full, creaky door in a haunted house sound. Crick, crack, crunch. I freeze mid-stand, hunch like a gargoyle and whisper, "Was that me?" Am I now composed primarily of gravel and regret? My partner looks over and says, "You okay?" And I straighten up with the speed of a time-lapse video of a plant growing and say, "Fine. Totally fine. Just my joints composing a symphony of decay." I walk to the kitchen and my hip clicks with every step like a metronome. I'm not even 45 and my body sounds like a century-old floorboard. I don't need an alarm clock. My ankles announce my arrival. Hello, my creaky, crunchy, snap-crackle-pop princesses, and welcome back to Is It Perimenopause or Am I Dying? I'm Sam, and today we're talking about joint pain, muscle aches, and the unsettling feeling that you've aged 40 years overnight. If you wake up stiff as a board, if your fingers ache for no reason, if climbing stairs makes you sound like a bowl of Rice Krispies, you're in the right place. You're not dying. You're not suddenly geriatric. Your hormones are just pranking your musculoskeletal system, and the punchline is you groaning every time you stand up. Let's figure out why and how to oil the hinges. What's actually happening? Why does your body feel like it's been through a boxing match when all you did was sleep? Estrogen is, once again, the main character. Estrogen has anti-inflammatory properties and helps maintain joint cartilage, synovial fluid, the lubricant in your joints, and muscle repair. When estrogen fluctuates and drops in perimenopause, inflammation can increase, cartilage can thin, and joints can become stiffer and more painful. Synovial fluid production decreases, meaning your joints are literally less lubricated. It's like your body's maintenance crew stopped oiling the machinery. Tendons and ligaments also have estrogen receptors, so they can become stiffer and more prone to injury. Muscle recovery slows down because estrogen helps with protein synthesis and repair. So you work out, and instead of feeling strong, you feel like you've been hit by a truck for 3 days. Remember the squirrel who's been running every dysfunctional system in your body? He's now the head of the joint lubrication department. He's supposed to be applying synovial fluid with a tiny oil can. Instead, he's asleep at the wheel, and your joints are grinding together with all the grace of a rusted bicycle chain. You're not aging overnight. You're just under-lubricated and inflamed, and that squirrel needs a performance review. Let's sort the typical perimenopause aches from the get thee to a rheumatologist signals. Normal, morning stiffness that eases up within 30 minutes of moving around. You start the day like the Tin Man and gradually become human. Normal, joint pain that migrates. One day it's your knee, next day your wrist, then your hip, like an indecisive poltergeist. Normal, clicking, popping, and cracking sounds that aren't accompanied by sharp pain. You sound like bubble wrap, but you're not hurting. Normal, muscle soreness that lasts longer than it used to after exercise, and general achiness like you have a low-grade flu that never quite arrives. Red flags, the ones that need a doctor. Joint swelling, redness, or heat, especially if symmetrical, like both wrists or both knees. That could be inflammatory arthritis, not just hormonal creakiness. Joint pain that's severe, wakes you up at night, or is paired with unexplained fevers, weight loss, or severe fatigue. Loss of range of motion or function, if you can't grip a jar, climb stairs, or lift your arms. Also, sudden severe pain after an injury could be a tendon tear or fracture, and estrogen loss increases that risk. The rule: if it's annoying but you can move through it, it's likely perimenopause. If it's debilitating, swollen, or scary, get it checked. You don't have to accept everything hurts and I'm falling apart without ruling out treatable conditions. Now, how to keep your body moving without feeling like a marionette with tangled strings. Tip 1. Move it or creak it. Gentle, consistent movement is the best joint lubricant. Walking, swimming, yoga, tai chi, things that mobilize your joints without pounding them. Think of movement as the oil can you're giving your body. Start the day with a 5-minute stretch routine before you even leave the bedroom. You'll still crackle, but less. Tip 2. Anti-inflammatory fuel. Omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish, flax seeds, or a good supplement can help. Turmeric with black pepper, ginger, and tart cherry juice are natural anti-inflammatories. Reduce sugar and processed foods, which spike inflammation. Your diet is now your joint's best friend or worst enemy. Tip 3. Embrace the heat and the cold. A warm bath with Epsom salts before bed loosens stiff muscles. A heating pad on achy joints in the morning is a hug in appliance form. And for acute pain, ice packs reduce inflammation. Alternate like you're giving your body a spa day designed by a physical therapist. Tip 4. Strength training, but make it friendly. Muscle supports joints. Gentle resistance training with bands, light weights, or bodyweight exercises help stabilize the joints and reduce pain. You're not training for the Olympics. You're training to get out of a chair without sound effects. Tip 5. The audible groan release. When you stand up and it sounds like you're launching a rocket, just lean in. Announce, "That was my knee." It has opinions. Make the noise part of the comedy. Your body is doing its best. Laugh with it, not at it. And maybe keep glucosamine and chondroitin supplements on your radar. Evidence is mixed, but some women swear by them. Talk to your doctor, but know they're an option. So you sound like a haunted floorboard, and that's okay. You're not falling apart. You're just in a season where your joints need more love, more movement, and more omega-3s. Next episode, hair today, gone tomorrow, thinning, shedding, and the great hairline migration, where we ask why your brush looks like a small mammal every morning and whether your widow's peak is becoming a widow's chasm. Subscribe, hit the bell, and drop your best "my body made a weird noise" story in the comments. Stay mobile, stay creaky but cheerful, and remember, you're not dying. You're just a beautifully aging collection of joints that need a little extra oil. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.